Alright, welcome back everybody to Rare Pepe Tutorials. This is episode number 2, and in this episode we're going to show you how to take the Rare Pepe Wallet address that you created in part 1 and start loading it up with Bitcoin. And that way you can start making your first purchases of Rare Pepes. So before we move on, just something I forgot to mention in the last video. If you go into rarepepewallet.com, you can go up to these gears here and you can choose Reset Wallet. Now this will erase your wallet and it will get rid of all the assets in your wallet. So before you do this, you want to make sure you copy down your passphrase. But this is something that you can do to not only create a new wallet address, but also to test your passphrase. This is another way you can get to that advanced settings to input your passphrase, and just another way that you can test your passphrase. So I just wanted to mention that. And also, just quickly, I wanted to mention that this address here, this 1GNDP 5HK5, that is my live address that I'm going to be using throughout the duration of this tutorial series. So if you like what you see here in this tutorial series and you want to send me some Rare Pepes, feel free to send them to this address. It's a live address, and who knows, maybe those Pepes will show up in an upcoming episode of these tutorials. So what is this address? Well, at the end of the day, this address here is actually a Bitcoin address. And that means that if we wanted to take our balance and increase it, all we need to do is send funds to this Bitcoin address. And you could send those funds from, a hardware wallet like a Trezor or a KeepKey, or you could send them from an exchange, like Binance or Coinbase. Wherever you have Bitcoin as funds, you can send them to this location. In fact, if we go down here into deposit, what we can see is that it tells us right at the top here, deposit all your coins and Rare Pepes here. So if you want somebody to send you Rare Pepes, just copy this address, send it to them, say, hey, send it to this address here. And if you want to send Rare Pepes to somebody else, get their address and you can send it to them. And similarly, if you have XCP or Bitcoin that you want to add to your wallet, all you need to do is send it to this address. So currently we can see here that I've got a Bitcoin balance of 0. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy my wallet address here. And then I'm going to go to an exchange where I have some Bitcoin. So you can see here I've got about $500 worth of Bitcoin in this exchange. I don't think you need to have that much to get started. I think if maybe you had like $100 or $200, that would be plenty. I'm just going to use 500 for the video series to just give myself a little bit of headroom. So I'm going to choose withdrawal from my exchange, and the address that I'm going to put in here is going to be the same address that I copied earlier, 1GNDP 5HK5. So that's the address that I'm going to be withdrawing to. And then the amount that I'm going to withdraw, I'm just going to grab everything here and I'm going to choose to request withdrawal. So that's it. You just go to your source and you send it to this address right here.
A few moments later.
So this does process through Bitcoin, so it is going to take a few minutes. Usually when I do a withdrawal from the exchange to get it into my Rare Pepe wallet, it takes, maybe 15 to 30 minutes. Usually it doesn't take much longer than that. Sometimes it even processes more rapidly than that. But, it's not going to be instant. It's going to take until the next block processes. But what we can see here is that now that we're logged back in, we can once again go up to this wallet icon, this little $sign icon, and we can see here that we now have a balance of about $500 worth of Bitcoin. We have 0 XCP and we have 0 Pepe Cash. So we have achieved success. The money is there. It is in our account. So now we can go down and we can look at these cards. Now, the way Rare Pepe Wallet works is that up at the top here, you can see we have what are called featured cards. This is where someone can pay to have their cards shown on the front page. And then we have random cards down here. And any one of these cards we can click on and flip over. So like this card here, Rare Pepe, this is a great card. I'll flip this card over and I'll say I want to buy this card with Bitcoin. Well, let's see here. I can buy with XCP and I can buy with Pepe Cash, but I can't buy with Bitcoin. So that's where we're going to end our video here, part 2, adding Bitcoin to the Rare Pepe wallet. It's very important that you have Bitcoin in your Rare Pepe wallet because you can use it to buy cards directly off the dispensers, and you can also use it to pay for fees. So you definitely need Bitcoin in your Rare Pepe wallet. Come on back for the next video, because in the next video we are going to talk about dispensers and how to take that Bitcoin that you loaded up in your Rare Pepe wallet and use it to buy your very first Rare Pepe card.